Well, are you ready to take your career to the next level? Between 25 and 40 million Americans have valuable life experience, some college credits, but no degree. And there's no better time than now for busy adults to go back to school and complete their college degree affordably, and the best part is you can do this online. We're learning so much more about this today from Chancellor of Purdue University Global, Dr. Frank J. Dooley. Thank you so much, sir, for being here and being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me with you today. I'm just looking forward to our conversation.
Yes, sir, I am too, because, you know, it's really interesting. This is something I thought about quite a bit myself, just going back to school. But, you know, there is no question that a college degree is a valuable asset these days. But unfortunately, life happens, man. Gets in the way sometimes. You know, some of us who have already, you know, I went to school, got my college degree, and, you know, recently I've been thinking about trying to get back to add on to that. However, you know, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that thing. Life gets in the way. So, I mean, you want to change that, right?
Well, that's our whole idea. You know, and I love the way you say life gets in the way, because that's a really accurate depiction of life, right? I had to take my car in over to get some service. The guy starts on the computer, right? You know, when I grew up, you would have opened up the hood and
right,
stuck
got the
in
wrench, the screwdriver, right?
No, he spent probably more time on the computer than he did in my car. And almost every profession today requires, you know, digital literacy. You need to have to understand how to work with technology than a prior generation didn't. And one of the reasons life is changing from an education perspective, when I got a job I'm posting, I need somebody who understands how to work in IT, these kinds of things that didn't used to exist. So the blue collar jobs that we knew when you and I grew up have shifted, have morphed, require more education. So what we're doing when we hear the phrase life gets in the way, what we're asking ourselves, what am I going to do about that? And we have some things we can do about it. Can I share a couple?
Sure.
Well, number one, for a working adult, somebody who started college, didn't finish, and now they're, let's say, ballpark 30, and they need a degree to move forward in their career, our courses are taught fully online, so they can keep working the job that they have. You know what their second thing a lot of them have to do? Take care of family. Most of them have dependents, oftentimes children. They need to be there. That's, you know, one of their extracurriculars. When we think about it, the other thing, when you're 30, one of the things you bring me lots of experience. And then the question becomes, can I take that experience and make it into credit that would count towards a degree? And we're really good at that. Think of all the folks who come up through the military. All kinds of training has been given to them. I'll give you one example. Military police go through all kinds of training that would be part of a criminal justice program if they're in a university. So what have we done? We sat down and looked at it, said, well, that would be part of this course. You match it up, we treat that training just like it's transfer credit. So what it means to those individuals, they can get out quicker.
There are a lot of people my age who think, well, I'm done. Lifetime learning. There's nothing wrong with learning for the rest of your life, right?
Exactly. And we do have, you know, you probably don't need another bachelor's degree or another degree.
Right.
But you do want to learn, and we are doing that as well. So we have some certificate programs designed around that. We have over 175 offerings that we have.
This is part of the goal of Purdue, is to help people meet their educational and their career goals.
People think of Purdue and they think of this Big Ten school in West Lafayette. Great place. I was there 25 years. Purdue Global is a new extension of Purdue aimed at the working adult, because the determination of Purdue is those individuals need more education as well, and how are we going to get it to them?
Well, you know, people, again, my age or a little less than me, you know, we start to wonder, I go back to school, does that mean I'm sitting in a classroom with a whole bunch of 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds?
No,
huh?
Right, and moreover, the 18-year-olds are probably terrified of you because they don't have any experience, right? What they bring is they bring an 18-year-old's enthusiasm and passion, and what you bring is a wealth of experience and understanding, and you really want to take it to the next level.
So tell me a little bit, how does this online program work?
Well, you started right. It's online, all right, which means that my courses are online, accessible as a working adult when you need to take them. Because guess what? Most of them are working, most of them have families, most of them have other obligations. So But the course itself is built, it includes lectures, it includes discussion boards, it includes a seminar where you can come in with your classmates. We've built in all kinds of support systems. So let's see, I noticed that you're struggling in a course using AI to, you should have done this, you should have had this done. We're going to message you and say, hey, Montel, we're going to give you a little nudge. If you need more help, come here, because we want you to be successful.
Wow. Well, look, what does the student body kind of look like? I mean, I'm online. Am I actually interacting with other students or just interacting with the teacher?
Oh, no. The beautiful thing is our courses typically have 25 people in a course. You often get to know, but all your courses are online. Most of my students, the only time you meet another student is at graduation, believe it or not. But you might have spent 10 different courses with you, just like if you're on a residential campus, you do get to know. Right now we're building out, I'm going to call it a Facebook for my students. So it's a page only where they can go, peer-to-peer, talk about how do you navigate this? How do you do this? What are you doing in your job? So it becomes another means of support for the students we have.
What are some of the most popular majors?
Well, I have 175 different degrees. Some of my most popular majors are cybersecurity, IT, nursing, criminal justice, ABA, which is the applied behavioral analysis. These are people who become autism counselors.
Nursing, I'm so glad that you guys are doing this, because I mean, I'm reading about the fact that we are literally in a paucity right now. We're at a place where we're losing nurses. Nurses are aging out. A lot of nurses are done because of COVID and what just happened, right?
Yes. Nursing is incredibly important to us. We're doing everything that we possibly can to build that out. We have a really neat initiative right now where we're going into rural hospitals, and what we're helping them do is figure out how they can get their nursing pipelines built out. We're looking to expand that across rural America, military bases, Native American reservations and things like that.
This has got to be so rewarding to you, and I know, of course, you've got to have some success stories. You got any?
I have, but my problem is I have too many. But let me share one that I think you're particularly going to enjoy because of your naval background.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right? We're a military-friendly school, and I'm going to tell you about a recent graduate, Kelvin Gums.
Okay.
Kelvin was in the Navy 21 years. That was his career. Yeah, I thought you'd like that, all right? But the beautiful thing, he was our graduation speaker last October. The better thing, he is so impressive that he started working for me.
What?
Because what we're trying to do is do an even better job in serving our military population.
For 18 of my 22 years in uniform in the Navy, I had no academic direction. After much research, I found Purdue Global. We are among the most trusted because of the quiet and humble professionalism we represent.
That's really incredible. Look, if people wanted more information, where can they go?
Well, they can go to purdueglobal.edu, or they can go to our Instagram page to hear more stories like Kelvin at Purdue Global.
Wow, and of course, if you wanted more information, you can always go up on our website, thebalancingact.com. Thank you so much, sir, for being here.
Thank you.
For sure, absolutely. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back right after this.